Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for your love and your support. Thank you. And if you're new to my channel, you are welcome. My name is Marianne, and I will be sharing with you this morning, as it has laid on my heart. I will be sharing a little about marriage, and at the end of this video, leave a comment. Say what is on your mind. Share your thoughts on this. There is a lot of divorce. It's like, people married for the wrong reason. And I've seen so many divorces and it's like nothing. When somebody do something like these men going around and killing it probably feel like nothing to them. That's all it is today. People are getting divorced and it's like nothing. People are breaking up and it's like nothing. And I wonder what is happening. Why do you get married? Is it because of what the person have? Is it because of what the person look like? What is it? Or I don't know what to say. Maybe you could leave a comment or you could talk back to me on this topic. I want you to leave your comment. What is it that people really marry for? Because if this is about true love, if the marriage is about true love and something happened, are you going to think about divorce? Or are you going to just wreck it? It is like the marriage wasn't out of love. It was all because of how the woman look, or because of how the man look, or because of what the person have, the man or the woman have. What is marriage? What is marriage? God put two people together from the time of Adam and Eve. He did not put 3 or 4 or 5 people together. He put 2 persons together. And we realize now that marriage has become like nothing. It's like nothing, and this is something that God ordained. When I look at Genesis chapter 2 and verse 24, it says, "Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they shall be one flesh." Meaning that if a man take a woman daughter, or that man should be already in preparation to be a good husband to that wife. So the Bible says the man must leave his mother and father and cleave to his wife. And it doesn't literally, because the Bible is a wide scale. It doesn't literally mean just mother and father, but it's speaking about your children, yes, your family member, your friends, your church sister and church brother. The Bible says you must leave them out of your marriage and cleave to your wife. Never say wife must cleave to their husband. I would put it that way, that it goes vice versa. Because as I said, the Bible is a wide scale. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother. Leave them out of it. Likewise, as I said for the wife, leave your mother and father out of the marriage. and cleave to your husband and cleave to your wife. Your parents, whether it's your godparents or your biological parents or your parents in the Lord, are parents who you look up to, are your adopted parents. The Bible is saying that a man must leave all of those people out of the marriage and cleave to the wife. Now we realize that in marriage now, all different sort of people are show up in the marriage. A friend, a monitor, I tell the husband what to do and I tell the wife what to do. A church sister is like them you're married to. Them control the married. And you know the worst thing about it? Some people don't have no life. They can't even monitor them own self, much less to monitor somebody else's marriage. I am saying to you people, and you can share your thoughts on this. It is 2 people God put together, and not 3 and 4. No. I've been married for over 2 years now. It's 2 years and a couple of months. And God is my witness. God is my witness. And I don't have to come over social media to lie about this. God is my witness. And He's my judge on that. I've never gone to my parents about anything. If me and my husband have a disagreement, nobody thinks say my parents them go call. If them even call for just check up, so everything is. Oh, my mother would say that I am very secretive. She don't mean like, you know, I keep secret. She's saying that I am very reserved and I am a person like this. I am very discreet. So I'm not going to involve my parents in my marriage. I would never do anything like that. Neither for any church sister. Neither for any church brother. If I cannot solve the problem, I look to God in prayer. I talk to God. That's what I do. That's what I do. But I realize that in marriage now, there are so many monitoring spirits. Parents want to tell, and as I said before, whether it's godparents, adopted parents, or biological parents, or want to tell their daughter or their son how to live their marriage life. I'm not saying instruction is not good, don't get me wrong. Instruction is very good. Instruction is very good. But it's not good when you have your family and friends and everybody up in your marriage. And before you know it, it's like you don't have any marriage because you have too much a monitoring spirit. Too much a spirit to tell you what to do. So you become confused now and don't know what to do. The Bible said that a man must leave his parents and cleave to his wife. No. My friends and my family, if you are out there and you keep on tearing down your marriage by everything happen, you're gone to your friend, or you're gone to your parents, or you're gone to your church sister, your church brother, and tear down your marriage, tear down your wife, and tear down your husband, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Don't lose a good husband. Don't lose a good wife because you allow other people to come in. Know what your marriage was all about. If your marriage was built on love, if you're married to that man for love, if you're married to that woman for love, then fix your business. You don't go out there until when it gets really serious. And you don't go to every and anybody. Because some people cannot help you. All they're going to do is to scandalize you. You need to, if you feel like it's overbearing, you call somebody confidential. Somebody that you can really trust. And you don't speak to that person alone. You allow your wife or your husband to be a part of that conversation. Because one coin does not have one side, it have two sides. So the husband might tell you one thing and you don't hear what the wife have to say and you just hold on to what the wife said. It doesn't work like that. God is not like that. And for those that are in the household of faith, the Bible does not work like that, because coin does not have one side. There is two sides of story. And when Paul was addressing the matter in the Corinthian church, he did not go to one or take one. He said he will not take any side. He's not taking any side. He wants to hear the truth. So even if it reached to a detrimental part where you feel like it's overbearing and you can't manage and you will have to go to somebody, you don't do it alone. You call that person and call your husband or call your wife. And that is how it's supposed to go. That is exactly how it's supposed to go. But when you see that things is not going your way, and you gone to Tom, Dick, and Harry, and you gone to everybody, and you tear down your wife and you tear down your husband, you're not going anywhere. You're not ready for marriage. You're not ready for marriage. Thank be to God. You know, even when me and my husband having disagreement, there was just only one person. One. And it's when it was detrimental. One. And I'm telling you, that woman is a woman of God. I'm telling you, I could call her name. That woman is a woman of God. She have never detoured my husband. She have never detoured. She have never tried to mash up or to make things worse in our relationship. She was a woman of God. And the reason being, I don't go to my parents or family member. We all know that. And sometimes when you go to your family member and things are happening, you talk about yourself. I can talk about me, and I know that this is happening to a lot of persons. You're gonna have even one out of it go say something that is not nice. So the Bible said that, therefore a man should leave their parents, their mother and their father, and cleave to their husband and cleave to their wives. So it is not a 3-party or 4-party. Your children not supposed to monitoring you. I tell you what to do in your marriage. Your children not have that the sort of authority over your marriage. Your children are supposed to program you, tell you how you fit treat your wife, what you must do to your wife and what you not to do to your wife, or what you fit do to your husband and what you not to do. Your children suppose when you and your husband or you and your wife started to live some life and you know what my parents used to do? When the two of them have disagreement, then going at them, we probably wait till in the night. And that's when them probably attack or just out in something. And you would never know. You would never know that my parents and my mother and my father have a disagreement. And I raised that way, I grew up that way. And I ever tell myself, and when I was getting married, I tell my husband that, listen, you see, if you have a problem with me, tell me. No go to Dick, Tom, or Harry and go talk about what we are having. That's breaking up of marriage. You're letting the enemy. You're letting the enemy in your marriage. You and your wife, and there's something that you don't like about your wife or something you don't like about your husband. Come on, baby. Baby, you know, see me not like this. Me and my husband don't live together. We are in a long distance relationship. So things is not gonna go accordance because we're not living at the same place. But you know, one of the things that I do, I ensure that I do, I got up every morning. Most of the time I got up, most of the morning, and I prayed with my husband before him leave out of the house. And sometimes I pray right until he's at work. Sometimes he's there and talking to his friend while I am praying. And sometimes I say, Lord, what is this? But I am still praying. And I will pray with him till him go inside of the office, sign up in paper them. And me a pray, see him way. And him sign up in paper, get him bus, drive out, and me still a pray until my time. And I will pray from that time right into my prayer line. That start at 5. I will start pray with my husband from any time after 3. And when I go on that prayer line, my prayer line, at 5 o'clock, I don't have time to talk with anybody. Most of the time when I get off the prayer line, as I get off the prayer line, I called him. And we are on the phone for the whole day. Every road I know, I could say I know the whole of America by driving around with my husband. That's what I do every single day. Every single day. And I will not eat. I will not eat my dinner until my husband get home from work. We eat together. And in spite he's not living in Jamaica, I ensure that I don't eat my dinner until he's home. We eat together, even though we are not in the same place. We bathe together. You might say, oh, we do that. Yes, I take my phone in the bathroom and we bathe together. We actually bathe together every single evening. So it was all about him. I barely get time for my family. I barely get time because sometimes, I'm telling you, I have a prayer line and they are the one that is, they were always there for me before my husband. I don't put them over my husband. But you can't live because of marriage. You're gonna change who you are. You just have to adjust some things. So these are some of the things that I do to enhance growth to the marriage. We eat together. We bathe together. We pray together. I said to him one day, I said, baby, we are going to have a fasting on Wednesday, and that is our personal fasting. And I ensure that I call him most of the time. When I'm on my ladies' time, I don't fast. Sometimes, when it reaches to a certain point, sometimes because, you know, by doing things and you being on the phone right through the day and right through the night, you're going to get tired. And sometimes I sleep away, which I believe that we are partner. If I don't get up, you call me and say, come on, it's prayer time. I believe that. Don't sit there and say, oh, I don't get up. Wake me up and say, okay, it's prayer time. We're going to pray. Because we are working together as one. So what I'm trying to say here, whatever situation that you have in your marriage, no run to everybody for you tell them what is happening in your marriage. No run to everybody for you tell them what your wife are doing, what your wife not doing, what your husband are doing, what your husband not doing. No run to everybody to tell them, because it's not everybody have good things to say. And in order And sometimes when the marriage would get better because you're letting the devil, you're letting the wrong person, because guess what? The devil need a body to work in. The devil need a body just like God need a body to work. We have to go out there. God need our body. We are God's body. We are his hands and feet. We are his mouthpiece. That's the same way the devil want a body to use. And if the devil can't find a church sister for use for wreck the marriage, or a church brother to wreck the marriage, the devil is going to use such a one to wreck it. You got to put on your looking glass. You're going to open your eyes and see the people that you let into your circle, your inner circle. You got to look around and see the person that you're letting into your marriage, because when you think that it is safe, it is not safe. And I'm telling you, my husband introduced me to one person, and that is the one person that I stick with from the time of my marriage until now. Prayed with me, she encouraged me, and there is nothing that she do to detour, nothing. You know the thing that I love about her, she never come to me and say, you know, say your husband did say, and your husband did say this, and your husband, she get to know everything. She get to know me as a person. And what I'm saying is that if you feel like you have problem in your marriage and you want to go to somebody, don't talk your husband behind his back. Don't talk your wife. Don't speak about your wife behind her back. And if the persons that the husband or the wife is going to did mean the marriage good, they would have said, all right, you know what? Let us make a group call. Let us conference the call and let's. Anytime you hear the man, the husband saying, no, nobody do that, something is wrong, check it out. Anytime you hear the wife say something wrong, no call, no conference, something is wrong. The truth can't come out. You cannot take one side of a story. You can't take the wife's side and you can't take the husband's side. You must know the truth. So, the monitoring spirit of the children or the parents or the friend, and any man and any woman go out there and speak about their husband in a detrimental way. It's not a good husband and it's not a good wife. I am telling you, run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life. I understand that it's a spirit that comes to dominate you or to destroy you. But that man, that husband have a choice. That wife have a choice to choose to do the right or the wrong. And so I am encourage every married people out there. If you have a problem with your husband or with your wife, go to God in prayer. If God cannot fix it, it cannot fix. Go to God in prayer. The Bible said that in Romans chapter 13 and verse 4, it said, marriage is honorable in all, and the bed is undefiled. But whoremonger and adulterer God will judge. A married woman or a married man, as the word of God said, marriage is honorable. Nobody not supposed to come in it. It's supposed to be between the wife and the husband and God. God is the head of the marriage. And then the man is the head of the wife. And when I said the man is the head of the wife, it's not that you're going to boss your wife. Not that you're going to boss your wife and your wife not have no talk. And your wife not have no saying. That is not what the Bible is saying. The Bible is saying that the man is the head of the house, meaning that the man supposed to be the one to provide, to guide, to lead. The man is the one that's supposed to stand up in the house And whatever the man cannot do, like to give, like sometimes the woman is more probably educated. I don't know if I should use educated. Probably the woman is more educated. But at the end of the day, if two people love each other, and even though the man sometimes might not making the right choice, the woman can say, come on baby, let me help you with this. Nobody believe to say God is saying that are your boss, you must boss your wife. That is not what God was saying. It is not what God was saying. God was saying you must provide for your household. You must guide your children them in the right way. Anything around the household that you as the man supposed to do, you must supposed to do it as a husband. So now we look at it and we see husband want to say, oh, the Bible said the man is the head of the house. And it's like the woman don't have any talk. So it's you, the man alone, and the husband alone must talk. No, nothing, no concern. So that is not the Bible. That is not what the Bible was talking about. The man must take action in the household, lead the house, guide the children. The bed is undefiled. No man not supposed to, or no woman not supposed to come into your private space, your bedroom. No woman, no man not supposed to enter inside your bedroom. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed is undefiled. No, you believe that my husband is away from me? Another man can come into my house, or come into my space, into my house, or come near, so them a come look for me. Not a bit of that. I never used to do it, so I will never do it. Especially married, to take another man into your bedroom or another woman into your bedroom, because what? Because sometimes some little things happen, some things that can look over, and because of that, you go there and you cheat on your wife, you cheat on your husband, huh? You commit adultery with another woman, you start to flirt with another woman, because it doesn't literally mean that the woman have to come in your bedroom. But the moment you start to flirt with that woman, or you start to flirt with man, you invite them into your bedroom. The Bible said that whoremonger and adulterer God will judge. So therefore, we must, as married people, must keep our sanity, keep our marriage vow. It said for better, for worse, in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, till death do part. Isn't that vow that we have made? Isn't that vow that you made when you making that, when you stand before the pastor and said, yes, for better, for worse, in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, when you have it and when you don't have it? The Bible said that God will judge such a one. No, if you love your husband and you love your wife, you will not let in anybody into your marriage. You will not let in your sister. You will not let in your children. You will not let in your church family, because some of them just want to see you down. And the devil is using, as I said before, the devil need a body to use. And if he can find somebody to use to come into your marriage, if the woman that my husband introduced me to, she encouraged me, she's like a mother. She encouraged me, she prayed. There are times she called me and she prayed. She prayed with me. And if you love your husband or you love your wife, the word of God said in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, 4-7, charity suffer, and that's love. Love suffer long. That means to say no matter what your husband or your wife are go through, you're going to be patient with them. You're going to be patient with them. Charity is kind. Charity is kind. Kind word. You don't use harsh word to your husband or to your wife. You don't be mean to your wife. You don't have a boundary or a limit to your wife or to your husband. There should be no boundary of being helping your wife or helping you. There should be no boundary. A wife and a husband that love each other must be kind one to another. And I know, realize that people are saying that no, you need a 50-50 relationship. What if the wife is working more than the husband? Is it the same 50-50? Is it the same 50-50? A man must take action in the house. A woman, God gives the man an helpmate, meaning that whatever is to the woman can help in, she's going to help. A man not supposed to tell, a husband not supposed to tell his wife, say, a 50-50. Me I do this part of you. It's not supposed to be like that. That's not Bible. If the wife is working and the husband is working and the both partner is working, you come together and you said, okay, baby, this is how it's supposed to go, baby. You're going to, how we gonna do it? We're not supposed to hide from each other. You're not supposed to hide from your husband or your wife. You're supposed to be honest to your wife to say, this is what I am making for this. This is my salary. And your wife supposed to say, this is my salary. And you both come together and said, all right, this is what we are going to do. All right, the bill is to pay. So you're going to pay this and I am going to pay that. Or if you don't want to do it that way, you can say, okay, let the wife decide, because whatever depends on the salary. I am going to pay the bill this week. Don't worry about the bill this week, baby. I'm going to pay the bill. That is how marriage supposed to go. It is no 50-50. There is no 50-50 in the Bible. But you have some meaning husband that believe that the wife is supposed to be responsible for themselves. That is not what the Bible said. That is not what the Bible said. A man, the Bible said the woman is the helpmate for the husband. And he said charity is kind. Charity envy not. Envy. Envy your wife or envy your husband. Love vaunteth not itself. No boast. No boasting and not prideful. Boasting what? Okay, because me I work more money more than you. Me boast myself, or because me have more than you. Me boast myself in it. What? Love does not puffed up. Love not puffed up. Love does not puffed up. So I don't understand when a husband and a wife have a disagreement and they malice the one another for years. They malice the one another. They malice the one another for years and years and years and months and weeks. And I am talking about like Christian people, because the unsaved don't know better. But I'm talking about the Christian. How Christian do that? Where is the love? Where is the bowel of mercy? Where is the compassion? Where is the art of forgiveness? Where is the peace? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Because we have made a vow. You have made a vow. And I'm saying, where is the vow that you have made? a few years ago or a few months ago, what go wrong? Love does not puff up. Love does not puff up. Love does not seek it for itself. Love does not seek it for itself. So, look on yourself and say, oh, because me have this and because me have that, so, me alright. No, love does not seek it for herself. It is not easy to provoke when I don't understand sometimes, especially the Christian. Oh, they get so angry, bitter. It's like they get upset and angry so easily. They got angry so easily. Bitterness. Love is not easily provoked. Think it no evil. When you love your husband and your wife, you don't think about anything evil of them. You don't think how to destroy them or to wreck them.